Welcome, my name is Avian Doyle and I am your soul and life coach. You may have noticed recently that your thoughts have been heavy, intense. There has been a surge of anxiety, of just wondering what's it all about. I am a channel of the collective consciousness, and Spirit talks directly to me about the patterns and the energies as they are arriving. I often pick up on these energy trends before they hit Earth and before the mass human consciousness feels them. I recently recorded a channeled soothing message on my podcast on Telegram as a way to reach out to you and to offer some support and assistance and care and light, because I could feel that many people were feeling squeezed, were feeling the pressure. The angels always want to relieve this pressure when it happens. I was shown last night the impact that these current frequencies are having on our nervous system. Understanding that as we ascend, as we expand in consciousness, our nervous systems are being overstimulated, overworked. There's a feeling of overwhelm, too much. This will result in you needing to pull back from external stimulation. Too much noise, too much screens, too much digitalization of your consciousness. Those of us in a high frequency often don't benefit from being around electronics too much. In fact, we need to monitor and keep a balance. It is suggested that you keep your bedroom, or at least one room in your home, completely electronic free. Wherever you sleep, it is advised that there be no phones, no radio, no TV, no laptop. Keep your sleeping space, your bedroom, for sleeping, for rest, for intimacy, for real-time human interaction. There are thought forms that at times will seek to prevent us from ascending, from expanding. You may have been experiencing patterns of thought that feel heavy, that feel uncomfortable, that bring up shadows, that bring up past trends in your behaviors. You're being asked at this time not to take the bait, not to react to those negative, limiting thoughts. They are just thoughts. They cannot control you. They can only influence you to the extent that the power you give them. So remember, you are a being that is connected to the God Source, the great mystery. And when you are present in that understanding, in that inner standing, you do not have to worry about these thoughts. You can simply meditate and observe them and watch them float by. You do not have to give them energy. You do not have to engage or react or take action on them. Many of the anxiety surges lately are from this overstimulation of artificial intelligence, which is not our organic frequency and can pull us off our center point. Be mindful. Be conscious of your thinking. Be conscious of your language. Whatever emotion we have stored that has not been expressed, it will find expression, whether it's through unconscious behaviors, addictions, reactions, emotional overload. This is why I teach and practice the art of feeling to heal. We must feel to heal. We must feel all those energies and frequencies we are carrying so that they don't become a burden in our futures. The choices we make today will always impact our tomorrow. The choices you make today, in this moment, in this present, sacred, gracious moment, will impact the next moment and the next and the next. So what thoughts are you feeding? These negative thought patterns will latch on to your ego and feed off the ego's lack of consciousness. But you have a choice. You have free will. You are a free, sovereign being, and you get to decide if you fuel and feed those trending thoughts of anxiety and fear, or if you rise above that and choose love. The ball is in your court. That's why I spoke in advance of October's energies, and I shared with you that Spirit was telling me that October was going to intensify everything. It's giving us a chance to choose our next timeline. November will anchor in the choices you make today. November will plant firmly your feet on the timeline that you choose through the choices, through the thoughts that you think, that you energize in this present moment. So choose wisely. You are a wise one. You would not be watching this video if you were not. Do not give much thought to where these thoughts come from, these negative, limiting, trending energies, because they are simply in the absence of the light. That's all. Remember, there is no source of evil. There is simply the absence of the light. But when you turn on the light, when you breathe in the light, when you take the light into your heart, nothing can touch you except what you give your power to do so, except what you choose, except what you focus upon. As you move up into higher quadrains, into higher octaves of frequency, understand that the dark is often attracted to the light because deep down it wants to go back into that light. It wants to return to that high frequency on a very subconscious level. Which is often why some of the brightest amongst us have attracted some heavy, intense experiences. But in each moment, we are free to choose again. In this moment, you're choosing. As you watch this content, you're choosing where your attention goes. My content will always be rooted in love, in a passion for your empowerment. Be sure to tune in and to trust your heart and your gut as you connect with certain content. It is advised at this time, however, to completely unplug and to spend time having a digital detox and taking a break from the artificial intelligence world and coming back to the organic world, walking barefoot on Mother Earth, laughing with your loved ones, and taking a risk from a place of love, making a decision from a place of love, reaching out to new experiences, to new people that fill up your love tank. So rest assured, you're not alone if you've been feeling the impact of the recent intensified choice points that we have accumulated thus far into 2021. How we move forward as a collective is yet to be determined, but you play your part by choosing your best life from a place of love, from a place of empowerment, without needing others' approval, knowing that you are sovereign, you are your own being, connected to the whole through the great mystery, Mother, Father, God. But you get to choose how your life plays out. You get to choose how you play in this playground. And that's all Spirit has to say right now, my friend. So I send you so much love. Please like this video if you've benefited from this message. And if it resonates, let me know in the comments below. Angel blessings.